Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Social Restorations TV. Today we are continuing our discussion on domestic violence awareness series, but in a very important angle. Why men need counseling? Why men need healing? Why do they need emotional support? Domestic violence is never justified, by the way, but it is to fix what is broken in our homes. We must understand that men are also fighting silent battles. They don't talk. These men, these people, that gender, they, they don't, you know. They can even commit suicide without telling the reasons. So let us talk about this. So many men, by the way, are raised in violent homes. You know, when a man grows up watching his mother being beaten, ooh, my ladies, pray that your husband is not from a violent home. He may believe that beating is how problems are to be solved or disagreements are solved. You know, he may believe that fighting shows authority. You know, beating a wife shows authority. You know, a woman must be controlled. But he repeats what he really saw from the past, by the way. He saw this when he was growing up, not because it is right, because he learned, you know, mhm. He learned that violence is important. He learned it unknowingly. So these people, they need counseling so that they can break this circle. They must break it, through physiotherapy, or I mean psychotherapy, by the way. So these societal teachings also, it is not good. The societal teaching that men are to hide their pains, that men should not cry, that men should be strong, they should not show their weaknesses. So when a man grow up without learning how to express his emotions, in a healthy manner, he may feel that when he is hurt, when he is depressed, he is stressed or overwhelmed, you know, the only solutions or the expressions to that problem is anger and violence instead of having a healthy communication. So counseling helps these people to have emotional intelligence. You know what is killing men these days is emotional vulnerability. These people lack emotional control. They react, on anything they see negatively, they must react immediately, without even understanding, without questioning, without communicating. They react negatively. So they must have a counseling sessions so that they can get counselings or emotional intelligence, and the financial pressure also. Financial pressure, by the way, it creates stress. Many men are stress trapped these days, by the way. Not because they intend to, but because the pressure is too much on them. The financial pressure, school fees is on them, rent is on them, even feeding is on them, medication is on them, and the cultural expectations of being a man. It is very bad when a man feels he is failing financially. He may becomes angry. He may becomes depressed. He may become emotionally unstable. And ladies would suffer the most, you know. But counseling can help this men, by the way. It can help to solve this matter. You know, they will learn how to manage their problems, stress management. They will learn about it, you know. Also, counseling also helps men to understand their partners, you know. So you cannot understand your partner when you don't have counseling sessions, by the way. Sometimes this domestic violence, it comes because we have not understood our partners, we have not understood our partners emotionally, and it helps, by the way, counseling helps men to learn emotional connections, and then it helps them to have a good listening skills, by the way, and sometimes this problem comes because we lack communication skills. Some people communicate while shouting. They shout a lot on their partners, and sometimes violence comes because we cannot handle our disagreements maturely, so any disagreement blow, any disagreement suspensions, any disagreement, another tactics. So at least through counselings we can support our partners emotionally, um thank you so much. We have to understand the root cause of domestic violence, not just the symptoms. We have to understand and address it well, so a peaceful family, a loving family, always creates a conducive environment or a conducive home which shoots our children. Let us please share, like, subscribe, and comment so that we heal our homes with love and peace. Thank you.